My name is Rulani Mashaba. I am professionally known as RHUXIECREATES. I am a visual artist. My medium is explored in ways of tapping into photography and also tapping into graphic designing to translate what I would like to call my own version of visual art. I grew up in Bloemfontein, Free State. I spent most of my childhood there, and I also spent most of my teenage years there. And when I was done with matric, I took the leap of faith to move to Johannesburg to pursue my dreams in photography.
Yeah. Danko.
Still more to do.
You feel me? Yeah.
Job.
Yeah. This is the first person I met when I came to Joburg.
Yeah.
First event. He was
First
there.
person. Nah, it's too clean, bro.
How I actually started to formulate my world is very interesting. I grew up being a kid that was very versatile. I did a lot of versatile work. I explored different mediums like dance, music, painting, graphic designing, fashion modeling, and I essentially got to the point right now where I am a photographer, and those mediums kind of taught me about myself, and I realized that the one motive that I stand behind is that I'm always going to change. And with that change, there's still a way for me to ground myself by making sure that everything that I put out and my process of my work is not defined by a specific lane or a specific box, but it's defined by who I am in the current moment, you know? The ups and downs of my creative process is that I think I'm gonna start with the negatives. I think I'm living in today's society, you know, as an artist, it's like your job is not only to be an artist, you know, like you are creative, but the world expects you to form some type of mold where you can kind of relate to other people instead of like choosing to relate to yourself first and building from that. You know, I think we live in a very technical age of being an artist, you know, with algorithms, with like social media metrics in play, and all of that. I feel like it kind of disrupts the artist's mind. And it kind of disrupts them from actually creating what they have to create, and they start creating for the validation of the world or what people expect from you, you know? So I would say the downs is having to like deal with those internal challenges of wanting to still get people to appreciate the art, but also not wanting to go the direction of just giving people what they expect and just pulling from my source and making that stand out enough for people to gravitate towards it. So yeah, man, the ups of it, man, you know, when I create art, I'm very present, you know, I'm someone that spirals a lot. I think a lot, I overthink a lot. Sometimes it gets to a point whereby I talk myself out of certain decisions that can actually change my life. So I think my art practice is also the practice of staying present. And staying present has to do with not just being in the moment, but also staying present in my decision making, you know. Yeah, those are the ups and that's the positive. So I feel like art for me is another form of medicine, you know. You know, we have medicine that is able to regulate the body. I feel like art is medicine that regulates the soul, you know. hope to achieve in the future is, I remember I'm someone that is very ritualistic about my whole life, I feel like I'm in a constant state of rehabilitation, not in the sense of rehabilitating from negative things, but constantly regulating myself to keep myself in check. I think we live in a world where you can easily lose yourself, and I think I aim to create a space where artists can come and regulate themselves, where they can come and remind themselves of their worth, where they can come and like connect with other creatives and like be in a space where they can be unified together. I think we live in a time where everybody is in competition with the other guy. I just really want to focus on developing spaces where people can come and actually enjoy themselves, bro. And also to like keep reminding themselves that, you know what, as an artist, I'm not just this like, I don't know, machine that the world perceives to just create art and I just keep on developing and producing output. I'm also a person, and being a person means that I also need to have a system that regulates me. And what better way to do that than to come into a space where you have the same like-minded people who are able to also reassure you on your journey and make sure that you know that you are not alone. So to summarize it, I just want to build spaces where artists can just feel like they are doing enough and they don't have to go outside of themselves to seek approval from the world. Yeah. All right. Solid, bro.